Now to our new series, Prescription-Free Pain Relief. 1 in 5 Americans suffer from chronic pain. Many are now using CBD for relief. Google reports 6.5 million searches for information in just 1 month. And Becky Worley visited a CBD dispensary to take a closer look.
Melissa McCarthy reportedly uses it on her feet. Gronk says it's changed his life.
For the first time in more than a decade, I am pain-free.
CBD lotions you rub on your skin to reduce pain. The idea is that by rubbing it on, it's absorbed through the skin, and it could impact joint or muscle pain. Just ask athlete Allie Stoddard.
I played rugby for 15 years. I play soccer now. I got a lot of pain.
Allie, a cannabis health and wellness consultant, says she prefers CBD, the non-psychoactive part of the cannabis plant, to over-the-counter painkillers.
I wait a couple of minutes and literally it just kind of eases away.
But amidst the endorsements and hype, what are you actually buying and where? You can buy CBD creams online, but to be honest, it's confusing. The dosages are all over the place. So I head to the Have a Heart dispensary in Oakland, California, where they can explain what's being offered. Plus,
whether it's intentional or just ironic, this legal marijuana dispensary is directly across the street from the Oakland Police Department.
Co-owner Josh Chase shows me the products they sell.
We pretty much offer every single type of CBD that one could find in any form.
What's really interesting to me is how few claims these products make.
And that may be because the FDA forbids medical claims for products where rigorous studies haven't been done.
It's really up to the consumers, up to the patients to educate themselves and make sure that the products that they're purchasing are of safe quality or from a reputable source.
But keep in mind, if you do shop in a dispensary...
Do you take credit cards?
So we make sure that we do everything by the book, by the city and state's law, and everything is cash transactions.
So if this is something you want to try, do your homework and bring cash. For Good Morning America, Becky Worley, Oakland, California.
Good thing to remember right there. Thank you, Becky. Dr. Jen Ashton is here for more. We're going to do viewer questions today. And the first one comes from Audria from New Jersey. Let's take a look.
Hi, Dr. Ashton. I've heard a lot of people using CBD oil for things like stress, anxiety, muscle soreness, but I'm wondering, how does it actually work? Could they be making it up? Thanks.
Great question.
That is the great question. And right now, it's really about what we know and what we don't know. The bulk of the pain literature in peer-reviewed data comes out of Israel and Canada, but everyone is researching this. And I think it's based on this understanding, George, of this endocannabinoid system. And if you look at the wall, we have at least 2 receptors that are called cannabinoid receptors. One heavily concentrated in the brain, that's related to the perception of pain. CB2 receptors located all over the body. And the confusion here with respect to pain is that THC, which is the psychoactive component of cannabis, yes, it fits into that CB1 receptor, but CBD also fits in, does not give you a psychoactive effect. That is really important, but there is data that it can help.
And that's why you see a lot of the products that say no THC.
Exactly.
Okay, we have another question coming in on Twitter. This is from Susan. She says, I've seen 300, 600, 1,200, and 2,000 milligram bottles. How do I know what dose to try? And what do we know about the dosing here? We see the different ones here.
Yeah, wild, wild west, George. And here's the thing. In terms of official recommendations, so far the only group that has guidelines out is the Arthritis Foundation. Their recommendation is to start with as few milligrams as possible under the tongue twice a day. If you're not seeing an effect over days and weeks, increase it slowly. And if you're noticing any unwanted side effects, obviously stop and talk to your provider. The concept here is start low and go slow, and it's a lot of trial and error. It's not one size fits all.
And this is not a viewer question, it's my question, I guess. Is there any concern about dependency?
There's not as much dependency, but you always have to take into account risks when you talk about pharmacology. If you're getting a good effect, you have to be on the lookout of any unwanted negative effects. And right now, those risks are low. But as always, talk to your provider if you are using any of these products.
Jen Ashton, thanks very much.